Bill Crystal sent out to create about
The Royal Police blocking off what is the...
In a week that has seen thousands of people.
What is news? News is a story or description of a hot event or news, report, notice, announcement. In another word, news is information about current event. This may be provided through many different media, word of mouth, printing, postal system, broadcasting, electronic communication, or through the testimony of observers and witnesses to event. The genre of news, as we know today, is closely associated with the newspaper. According to Jenny Yosef, news is the latest report on fact or opinion that are important or interesting to the audience and disseminated through the mass media. According to Hata Suhut, news is a description of the event or the content of human statement. The authors conclude that news is a report on an important event or event and impulse to the audience of its readers. And the contents of the news contains element worthy of the news and general criteria of news value. So this is the example of the breaking news today. On Thursday, 18 March 2021, the Indonesian badminton team was forced to withdraw from the All England 2021 competition because they were on the same plane as another person who tested positive for COVID-19, and it was required to undergo isolation for 10 days, according to regulation applied by the British government.
News characteristics. Characteristics of news are accuracy, balance, concise, clear, and current. The factual materials from which news stories are made are extremely delicate. They find immediate response from the readers, audience, and viewers. News conforms to set news style and pattern which has been developed over a period of years. The major characteristics of news are 1. Accuracy. The accuracy of news is in fact taken for granted by the news consumer. Though it is very difficult to be accurate in news, readers should have a feeling that whatever they are being presented is the outcome of honest and dedicated effort of the writer. The readers should never be given an opportunity to say that they never believe what appeared in the papers. All fact given in the news item should be accepted by readers without question. 2. Balance. News is it to be balanced, though it is not easy thus to write news which is balanced in every respect. A severe effort must be made by a reporter to render the account of any event in the best possible manners. The reporter has to write all the specific facts correctly, fairly and accurately, and objectively. He has to put all the facts together in a manner that his report convey the correct and factual impression. He has to give a fair picture of the event as it taken place. In order to be fair, both to the audience and about the gentleman about whom news is given, is it necessary that the news is balanced in content and meaning. News should be balanced in the matter of emphasis and complement.
Okay, next, objectivity. Objectivity in the news is one of the most important principles of modern journalism. It means that the news covers to the consumer intimate without any personal bias or any outside influence that would make it appear anything but what it is. Next, concise and clear. News must follow the newsform developed over a period of many years. It must be concise,
clear and simple. A story that is diffuse, disorganized, and ambiguous in meaning doesn't have the characteristic quality of news. Next, current. The definition of news remains incomplete if element of time is not given major consideration. Time is the essence of the news. Emphasis is on the time element of news story. This is necessary because of the change which may occur the transitory period. Okay, next. Broadcasting has 7 ethics: trust, truth and accuracy, impartiality, editorial integrity and independence, serving the public interest, fairness and transparency. The first one is trust. Trust is the foundation of broadcasting. It is independent and impartial. The second is truth and accuracy. Broadcasting seeks to establish the truth of what has happened and are committed to achieving due accuracy. Accuracy is not a simply matter of getting facts right. When necessary, it is the way of relevant facts and information to get at the truth. The third is impartiality. Broadcasting is impartial to all subject matter and will reflect a breadth and diversity of opinion of people output as a whole over an appropriate period so that no significant strand of thought is knowingly reflected or underrepresented.
Editorial integrity and independence. The broadcasting is independent of outside interests and arrangements. Serving the public interest. Its main aim is to serving the public interest. Put simply, the public interest is about what matters to everyone in society. It is about the common good, the general welfare, and the security and well-being of everyone in the community we serve. The public interest is in having a safe, healthy, and fully functioning society. Fairness. Output will be based on fairness, openness, honesty, and truth. Daily. Fairness is an equality for all parties involved in the company, including stakeholders whose rights must be fulfilled. Transparency. It will be transparent about the nature and provenance of the content of it, where appropriate, identity of the person who has created it will be given and used. Labeling to help online users make informed about the suitability of content for themselves and their children.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you so much.